You're getting water.
You don't have a cooling tower on that yet?
Cooling tower on what?
Your thermal system?
This?
Yeah.
Why do I need a cooling tower?
To get the water back? The steam?
You don't... the output is not steam. You use the steam to clean the water, basically. That make sense, Trent?
Yeah, another way to get water is what I was just saying.
But there's no steam output here. You're thinking the power system where there's a steam output, right?
That'd
like
be
here.
correct.
Yeah, definitely. I'm reclaiming that water. You betcha. Actually, Storms, this is a perfect use of the balancer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm reclaiming the steam, right?
Right.
And I'm getting the water out of it. That water is running out via this pipe to this balancer. So my priority is going to be the water coming back from the steam, so that it'll put it right back into the system to use it again before it'll call for water from the rest of the water system. So that's a perfect use of a balancer there. So, because you're not going to reclaim enough water to keep it running 100%. You are going to need some water from the main grid. But...
oh, that's smart.
yeah, right? I think I got that one from Sarge back in the day, to be honest. Or even right here on conveyor belts, okay? So I have your biomass coming from town.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's set as the priority because that's a product that, you know, whatever, we might as well get rid of it. And then my coal's set to the secondary, basically. So in this case, it's going to use coal because there's no... yeah, but it'll use up the bio if we have it.
Really? So, like the iron furnaces and whatnot.
Same thing.
I can do something similar where with the iron ore and the iron scrap, where
Right here.
scrap would be like the primary.
Yep. Scrap set as the primary. And then iron goes. Same thing on copper. Which I'm not making any scrap right now, but copper, same thing. And then actually on my air separators over here at my steel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, steel for a long time there, my steel was completely full. And right now it's basically full. It's running a little bit. But of course it needs oxygen, right?
Right.
But so what I was doing was I was just venting the nitrogen to ozone because that doesn't hurt you any. But when I put in to make the nitrogen tanks, I'm like, hey, I need nitrogen. But I know that that my nitrogen line is backed up now because I'm not actually doing any research right now. So my nitrogen line's backed up, but I still need steel to run, or vice versa. If my steel line's backed up, my nitrogen needs to run. So I just put both of them to balancers on their outputs. So one of these is nitrogen, one of them's oxygen. Vents what's extra. That way the air separators don't stop running. So I have a constant supply of nitrogen and oxygen here. But I don't necessarily need it all the time, you know? So.
You know, you keep this up. Someone might think you know what you're doing.
I mean, I don't know how to run pipes, but, you know. I know how to make spaghetti bowls. Okay.
Spaghetti's good.
Dude, spaghetti rocks, bro. Speaking of research, we might as well queue a bunch up. We're just sitting here not killing time, but might as well. Oh, glass. That's a good one to get going, right?
Yes.
And
very much so.
Here's where we can take that and make chlorine too. That'll be a good one to get going. Here, oh, this is a good one we need, the water treatment. Water treatment we definitely need to get going. Because that'll clean our water coming out of our town. Therefore making people healthier. Healthier. Did I not queue up glass first? I want glass to go now. Here we go. Yeah, water treatment's going to be important for us. And here, how we get into the crushed. Oh boy. Oh boy. So much more stuff. So much stuff. This game just like never ends with Housing 3. I forgot about that. Just the amount of stuff. Hey, at least we're making some research now. Fine, we are out of potatoes. We're still having concrete issues though. Are we out of... We're just using it right now. That is all. Be able to keep up. Oh, technically we don't have enough. These ones, they use 3. These are making 3. Time to add on. Looks like to me. Which actually, I think we have the bigger. But see, they take. You gotta have gas for that. I don't know if I want to do that. And they produce CO2, which CO2 is really bad. The regular exhaust isn't as bad, I feel like. The man, not much. What's up with you? How's your Friday been? How's your Friday? I think I'll just add on another one and then we'll sync up. Can I do some general explaining of what's going on here? I don't have a clue. Tomorrow. I
mean,
his arm just like he's not wrong. Basically, it's okay. So it's a factory type game, right? Basically, is how I would describe this. So right here, for instance, this is our rotary kiln where we're taking limestone and coal and making concrete, like actual concrete, like bags, right? And then those bags are coming over here and being made into concrete. They call it a slab, but it's really a concrete block. Let's be honest.
Yeah, cinder blocks.
Yeah, basically we're making cinder blocks. And those cinder blocks are coming over here and being made into construction part number 1, basically. So it's a factory style game. You start, I mean, you have to mine. Right here, these guys are mining coal and some rock as well. But mostly I'm after the coal here. I'm actually mining too deep right here, but whatever, YOLO. It's okay. Very busy. The man, I've been good. I've been good, man. So the end goal would be there's a tech tree. I assume the end goal would be to like finish out the tech tree. And I always tell people the end goal, I guess, is that there's a rocket you can launch. It's kind of open-ended as far as like an ending per se. There's not really, you know, like there's nuclear power, but you don't have to go the nuclear power route. You can stay steam or, God forbid, you stay diesel if you really wanted to, but you could. We have to make microprocessors eventually. We have to make servers eventually. Like, it's kind of crazy what all you can get into, but again, you don't have to. You know, if I wanted to stop doing research right now and just sit here and watch my excavators run and my trucks drive, you know, here, there, and yonder, I could do that. But I'm trying to get through the tech tree and progress, and you got to keep your town happy. We got people up here in town. You got to keep them happy. You got to keep them fed. So there's farming aspects of the game. You got to keep water. You got to treat their water eventually. Right now, we're just dumping the special poo in the ocean, but we will be treating that eventually. We have a ship that we can go out and explore more land. We can find towns that we can trade with. We can find offshore oil rigs that we can get oil from. Eventually, there's like a sulfur mine we can get sulfur from. Ooh, this is the one we really need to go do, actually, is the wood. We got to start working towards that, like, soon. We're going to be out of wood on our island. You have to cut down trees anywhere where there's kind of like dirt showing here. That's where there were trees. And we're almost out. We're almost out of trees. We're getting pretty low. We do have like 10,000 in storage, but still. But yeah, kind of a factory, but like not in the buildings per se. It's kind of interesting. The town folk are so needy. They kind of are. They kind of are. All right, we can put a crew back on our ship now. We'll only be one worker short. And we're going to go up and deliver cargo to the wood cutting place. Here we're bringing in oil. We have crude oil offshore that we're bringing in via 2 vessels now, which is kind of cool. We do need to work on upgrading our oil rigs so they can produce oil faster. Plus, we'll get a 3rd one going as well. So that's pretty cool. I am playing in like high speed mode right now, so that's why everything's happening like kind of fast. As long as your map is stable as far as your maintenance parts are concerned and your food, you can play in high speed mode basically. But it's something to, you know, be careful with. Yeah. Have I tried Pharaoh? I have first time. Yes, I played it Wednesday for a little bit, and I played it yesterday a little bit. Did you pick up Pharaoh first time? I know we had talked about it, but I don't know if you had picked it up. Okay, so we can make glass now too, which we'll set that all up in a minute. I just want to make sure this all seems to be working down here, right? Like missing input. What are we missing? Missing stuff. All right. Where's the E-type? I don't know. Those are the only like ramps. It's Pharaoh. We'll just say that. It's old school Pharaoh. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's Pharaoh. You know, I don't really have anything else to say besides it's Pharaoh. Oh, hey, you know what? I'm really dumb, by the way, guys. Each one of these pumps 120 per 60, right?
Mm-hmm.
That pipe only takes 200 per 60.
Well, you better start researching better pipes.
Where's pipes 3 at? Right here, actually. I'm not too far away from that. Okay, so I'm not going to redesign the world because that'll take 450 per 60, so we're fine there, right? Math is not my strong suit, chat. Okay. Well, I think we need more steam too, don't we? The whole thing. But and actually, really, we don't even need this water right now. Our whole other system up here is working like it should. Although we are supplying the farms, I guess, with this water. So we are supplying farms with this water, so we'll just let it. It's fine. But yeah, first time so far, it's Pharaoh. I'm like 3 or 4 levels in. It's pretty much the same. Some of the like symbols and stuff are different for like your build menus, all different, but it's Pharaoh. Yeah. Like a giant head pipe between 2 mountains. Well, there's not really. I mean, I could make a mountain. We got to build a ramp to get to our island eventually. Where our gold is. That's the retirement fund right there, chat. All the gold. Okay, so population wise, we're doing okay. We're gonna be getting housing 3 here eventually. Well, that's fine. Okay, vessel, where'd you go? Bring it home. Put it in reverse, Terror. Go ahead and load up parts for that. We have plenty. that the same thing if you up? Yeah. Okay, not enough workers. Kind of struggle busting on the workers tonight, but it is what it is. Struggle busting on iron too. What's up with that? Oh, the boys ran out of places to dig iron. That's not good. All right. Gold. You know, there's actually right here. We get event somewhere. We get. I don't know where we exactly get the statue thing. Maybe it is just right there. But eventually, yeah, I guess it is. We get this statue. It's basically a Statue of Liberty, but it's a construction worker, and then we can have a gold one too, because I think that was part of a DLC or something. But or part of something. I forget why I have it, but yeah. So we can have a gold Statue of Liberty to the first person to ride the half pipe, apparently, or something like that. Oh man. Oh hey, that dirt mountain that I had up here. I think it's gone now.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I think I done did a good job of Gorbachev my my dirt pile. That was quite a dirt pile too. And it's gone. All gone. Something that needs to be made now. I can't make the statue for a while. It's way down my tech tree. I have to go to research for... I have to get the ability to mine gold, which means I have to go to that island. It's way down the list, to be honest. Way down the list still of things that I can accomplish on this game. You know, I might as well take off a bunch of this here because this is all going to get mined out anyway. I could bring these guys in here and just start taking dirt because we need more down here, right? Yeah. We could just do that. That could be a thing we do. I have to also make that. I don't know how I would make that in this game. I do not know how I would do that. For the record. Okay, we can now make chlorine. And chlorine is going to be used in the water treatment process would be the first thing we'd use the chlorine in. And I really kind of do want to get the water treatment process underway as soon as possible because, you know, well, you know, got to get rid of some of that poo water, you know. We can put some of these in here. We should have a fair bit of water here, so that gives us 24 chlorine per. Bomb in a couple of those. Alright. Because the poo water treatment's important to keep the town folk healthy. Yeah. To hide it from the colonists. They're the ones that have to build it. You think about it. Oh, man. Don't let the facts get in the way of a good story, right?
Yep.
That's where I feel like we're at right now with this half pipe and whatever we're doing. whatever we're doing that we're not actually going to do. And Storms, I don't know if you have it pulled up, but bad 24 hours for traffic accidents. That's all I know around the area.
I had mine pulled up after you left last night.
Yeah.
And it was a struggle bus around here.
Oh.
Oh, they were calling for every other city to come in and help out. Like, does so-and-so city have any extra units? Because, you know, I can't get to this one. And
that's not good.
Did somebody call the county and see where these salt trucks are?
Oh, you were getting a little winter storm, weren't you?
Oh, it was nothing but ice out there last night.
That's fun.
Semis were in the ditch. People were smashing into each other.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a show last night.
Sounds like fun. You went, Chuck? I don't. That's against like the Geneva Convention, right, Chuck? I think I could be wrong. Troy, what's popping? How's it going, Troy?
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm great. I'm making chlorine. You want to make some chlorine bombs? I mean, clean up some swimming pools.
I mean, you know, I've only been in here since like 7 o'clock. So.
Have you?
Yeah.
All right. What was I just looking for though? Oh, pipe. We'll get pipes eventually. Oh, plastic. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, I haven't messed with that yet.
Oh boy. One of these days, like, I probably should just like kind of slow time down and just like build. Oh, I wanted to see where my water treatment was. That's what I was looking for. We had an 1.5 hour long conversation. Wow, Big Al, that's awesome, man. GG's. That's pretty cool. Where is that at, Strat? Glass. Need to set that up like soon. Was I looking wrong? Oh, it's way down here. And yeah, we're a ways off from that still. Okay. Ways off from that. That's fine. But we have the chlorine in case we need to clean any swimming pools, okay? We're good there. Okay, I want to take these resources and work on this area right here. And just start leveling it. Why? As I can. Is that going to cause issues for the tree moving trucks up yonder? The tree trimmers, the tree cutters? Yeah, probably. That's okay. We're just going to level this up because a bunch of this is going to get dug out anyway right up here. So we might as well kind of start taking off some dirt because kind of want dirt down here in the ocean. Finish out this land here real quick. Okay, so glass. Wait, I have water. Wait, whoa. What was I looking at there? Was that water treatment like 2 or something? It is water treatment 2. Okay. So we have water treatment. And we have all of that stuff. It'll output compost. Okay, we're gonna go work on that, I think. And this is gonna go. Sorry, town folk. We're putting water treatment right next to your town, okay? It's your poo, okay? You have to deal with the smell. Not my problem, you know? So that will handle 160 per, and this only does 60.1 or 60. 60.1. 61. 61. Okay. So, one of these is enough for now. At least
put
do what?
I had one of those waste treatments in, and it was it, you get sludge, which turned into compost, if I remember correctly. Either compost or fertilizer.
Oh, that's right. You got to have. There's another step here. That's right. Okay, I was looking at the symbols wrong. You're right. That's sludge, not. I was thinking that was compost.
Oh,
you're right.
I think you used the digester there.
Yes.
Either the digester or the mixer.
Yep.
You used to turn it into something else. Yeah.
So we need 1 to 2. Although we do have some sour water here too, but that's only like 4 every time that runs. So that's 8. So yeah, one of these will be enough. But I think we're gonna put it up here for now. Okay, so we'll take our sour water, which is this line here, and we'll probably do a little Uno reverse card here in a second. And reverse some flows on some stuff. Not hook up to anything, please and thank you. Like it. Thanks for the bits. I was really confused there for a second, my guy. Not gonna lie. Alright, so we'll toggle that. Toggle that. Toggle that. Delete this for now. Thanks for the bits, bro. Appreciate them. And never run from rust. I mean, I could. Here. Chuck's like, I know you don't have a mine set up yet, Chuck, but Chuck's like down here like this, looking right at a retaining wall, like, don't get me, helicopter, you can't see me. Not going back to Nam. Wait.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, so we
Fortunate
need.
Sun starts playing in the background.
Pretty much, yeah. So we'll need a sand supply up here. Sand. Oh man. That's your sand supply, and then we need chlorine supply. What's that output? Oh, that's the sludge. I was like, what is that? We need a chlorine supply. We can put that up here too. Why not? Probably take more of that mountain out eventually, or give us some more flat land up there at some point, I'm sure. Okay. And then the cool thing is we're actually going to be ill. Look at, yummy. Yummy, yummy. Look at it working. It's like a real water treatment plant.
I got the poo on me.
My plugger, what's going on? My dad likes to call them turd factories. You know, it's not a water treatment plant, it's a turd factory. Just saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, first time just well. Okay, so we'll need to take water out of there. And our only use of water is the town folk here. Okay, so we're gonna recycle their poo water right back into their town. Another perfect use, Starbs, of a balancer, by the way. Which we'll get that going in a minute. We need somewhere to go with sludge. We go this way, because we need to put in...
Can you make compost out of that?
Yeah, but we need to put in 2 of these over here. Yummy, yummy sludge. I feel like sludge goes down. Yeah, it does. Okay. Sludge happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sludge happens.
But my excavators can dig a little quicker so my people can get food.
Okay, then we'll put in a balancer over here so that we can say, hey, when we have nice, clean city water, we'll use the nice, clean city water. But if we don't have the nice, clean city water, then we'll use the recycled yum yum water, we'll call it. It's clean, chat. It's fine. First idea, sludge happens. Oh. Is that the new Puma Plow like t-shirt? Sludge happens. Carson. Carson out when you need him, chat.
Usually not around.
Usually, yeah, exactly. Not here. That's where Carson's at. And we'll set the yep. Reuse that water. Oh man. Alright. Just need to build a pipe here. And then we should probably set types of garden, just dig it. Is that the slogan for Dig It, a digging simulator, Troy?
No, that's still dirt.
7. Gross, Yuleberry. Gross. Are we digging sand currently? I don't believe we are. We are not digging sand anywhere currently, and these guys are actually done digging here. What if we reallocate some assets here and we say that this is our new iron mine guys for now. Then we take our iron mine guys that have been working. That for now. Bring them up to the sand tower here. Do a little digging on the sand hill. And then these guys are going to finish digging their ramp first, because apparently they never finished that. Come on, y'all. Slackers? Slackers? Can't have anything nice. Okay, so we need an output for our compost, and then compost is just one of those things that I can just get dumped. We could technically turn compost into fertilizer, I believe, if we really wanted to. Is there an output there or something? There is an output there, so it won't let me do that. What I want. Looks great. Oh. Okay. Nope. Gotta redo that. We're getting fuel gas out of here too. Our fuel gas, that's down here, right? Isn't that being turned into diesel? We don't actually have like an abundance of it or anything, so that should be fine. They'll haul it down here. Okay. There we go. Ah, where I wanted that to go. Third time. Is a charm. Okay, there we go. We're good. We should have a tank here. Or our fuel gas, which is very little bit, so we don't need a a lot of pipe here. We can just go with level 1. Need anything else? And that is a wastewater treatment plant for a town. And that should be handling all of our water. Now, for some reason, town folk are not... Oh, I didn't... You know, it would help. I put that one little piece of pipe back in so they actually get some water. And then they'll make some poo water. Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one little piece of pipe makes all the difference, right? And that is now also taking our sour water, which is full. Why is that full here? That should be processing that, right? What was it waiting for? I don't know what it was waiting for. Maybe it didn't have enough. But it's taking our sour water from our rubber plants as well, rubber production. And getting rid of that. And from our, from our fuel, our refineries. So. We got all the sour water flowing now. Which is good because we were like out of fuel. So this whole pipeline, by the way, can now go away. This was our temporary pipeline to gather the oil that was here, which we, of course, have, you know, cleaned all that up now. And it looks like we need more town people as well. Go ahead and build some more housing. Probably relocate my settlement like I want to, but I know maybe not going to now since we just set up water treatment for him here. Although we could copy paste that somewhere else too. If we needed to. Okay, this is working. The holdup is that the holdup water of all things. It's the output of the clean water. That is our holdup here. Are we producing more water than the town can use? That only uses 72. Producing 80. So we are. Well, we have these dump pipes over here.
Or anywhere you could feed it back into the main system?
The main... Yeah, but I don't think that actually is taking like any water. Like these pumps up here aren't doing like anything. They're just sitting full. I think I'm just going to dump it.
Yeah, you might be best doing that.
I mean, it's not much, but we can put somewhere here. Have to put another balancer in. Or do I just unhook them from town and then run an output out of that balancer to waste? I wish you could set like, I don't know. Because technically they would be self-sufficient right now.
Yeah.
They're using 75. We're producing 80 as long as that keeps running. But we're missing inputs, which is we're missing sour water, so they're not actually self-sufficient. Because that's, if that was constantly running, that would be fine. But we're not actually, we don't have enough sour water to keep it constantly running. So technically this should be okay just the way it is, right?
I think so.
Unless we increase our sour water production, which to do that we'd have to either fire up more oil or more rubber here, which we're doing okay on both of those. I would say we maybe just leave it for now, huh? I don't know. I think we'll be fine. We'll leave it. If anything's gonna happen, it's gonna quote fill up with water. But I don't know that it necessarily will. Because it runs out of water, but yeah, I think we're fine. It's close though. It's real close. Okay, we have 150 on board. What's that for? Deliver that up to the trees. Up to the trees. Okay, oil's looking good. We got 2 vessels sitting here. I guess we should get glass going. We have greenhouses, so that even ups our farming game even more. We could grow, man, I don't even know. There's so much stuff, chat. So much stuff we could do. Captain John. I'm the captain now. Wait. And then see, we could up our Storms. You probably haven't seen this, have you? Blast furnaces too. You probably have it.
I just got into those in my last map before it all went to foot.
Before it all went wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to get back out of my hole.
Yeah. Because the blast furnace 2, they don't take regular, you have to crush it. It's like, do I even want to go through all that?
Big T underscore Tom just resubscribed for 50 months. 50 months, wow, who would have ever thought?
Wow. Tom, thanks for the 50-month resub. Do appreciate it. Welcome back. How you doing? What's up, Sarge? The only thing what?
Only thing I use the blast furnace
Is what?
scrap and glass.
Yeah. Because I'll be honest, right now,
Because the others start requiring much more steps.
yeah.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, because you gotta crush, and then you gotta have sand and coal.
Or limestone and coal and...
Yeah, it's like so much stuff. Fire Shadow, what's up? Tom, how's it going?
It's going.
How late did you stay up last night playing Captain of Industry?
Oh, shortly after you left, I headed out.
Okay. I gotcha. But now I could upgrade like my steel, right? Problem is then I don't have enough input. Right? Because you can upgrade all these. Do they take the same stuff though? They do. It just doubles, right? So it goes from, 12 and 12 to, 24, 24, which is great. But that's more input you need, and I don't really have the ability to make more input here because I got these oxygen separators right here. And see, this is where it almost comes like, okay, do I want to start building a whole separate set somewhere else now so that I can use all the new fancy stuff, or do I just stick with what I have and kind of ride with it, right? Kind of, you got choices to make now, you know. But glass, definitely, I need to get onto that, I guess. And glass is an interesting one, because it's a multi thing here, and it's used, I mean, for vehicle, which is good because I can quit trading, so I can make out the rest of my trucks. I'm at 101 out of 110. Glass is used in quite a bit of stuff eventually. You know, a lot of stuff. And actually, for our next research part that we need, research 3, we're gonna need glass for that. So if nothing else, just research-wise, we're gonna need glass to keep progressing the map. So glass is gonna be a thing. So to get the glass, we need to make the mix, right? Which the mix is oh, do I want to go acid? Probably not, right? Because I don't really feel like making, well, where do I get sulfur? Sour water? I don't have sour water, do I?
I will make a suggestion.
What's up?
For your exhaust scrubbers. They have sulfur that comes off.
Cheered X100 Camel
Sulfur and water's converted into acid. You got the sulfur to deal with one where.
Tomcat, thanks for the bits, and Fire Shadow, I am doing. This game gets overwhelming sometimes. What? So I feel like with acid though, where do I get the air scrubber? Do I have that, right? But no, I don't. I don't have that yet.
Not unlocked yet.
Let's
That's
see
your
that.
exhaust scrubber.
But that gives you CO2.
The sulfur, you're either going to end up burning it, or you got to get into some other stuff to make rubber out of it.
Oh, I can clean up the CO2 eventually, huh? I actually need CO2. Tomcat, thanks for the bits. Appreciate them. And setting off another hype train. That's 2. Right, you set off. Okay, so let's run it back. Let's go to glass. And we need the molten. Big Al's awake, all right. And then we need the mix first, right? So you think I go acid now, but I don't have a sulfur.
Once you got things set up for doing the mix,
yeah,
the only difference between the two is adding acid.
So that's it. What you're saying is I should add that later.
Because on the mixer for your glass mix, either putting in 4 ingredients or 3.
Yeah.
Now, once you add the acid into it, get
Jonathan
more out.
Akajonic just resubscribed for 4 months. Puma Plo Heart, Puma Plo Heart.
John, thanks for the resub. Do appreciate it. Welcome back, man. How's it going? So what you're saying, Sarge, is I should just quit playing the game and go to bed.
Yeah.
What you're saying is I should just go watch Clarkson Farms. Okay, cool. You guys want to watch? I'll throw it on Twitch. No, I can't do that. I'll get in trouble.
Just leave yourself room to pipe it in case you want to.
Sure. The man, thanks for the bits.
Other than that, it's...
Yeah. John, thanks for the 4-month resub, man. Appreciate you. So first things first is mixers, right? That's the first step.
Mixers.
And I'm going to need a fair area for this, right?
Eventually. What all you got to have coming in?
So right now it'd just be
limestone and salt.
Yeah. So that's 3 products and then potentially 4. The
4th one's piped.
Yeah, but
the others are
trucks, yeah, or conveyor belts. Okay. So mixers. Excuse you, the man. Excuse you. John, I'm doing great though. Welcome in.
Pepper underscore 4545 just resubscribed for 35 months. Howdy John, it's been a bit, life have been crazy, 1 month till 3 years crazy. For my quote, everything you go through grows you, hopefully I will be in a bit coming up.
I eat crayons.
Tomcat H cheered X 420.
Pepper, thanks for the 35-month resub. I like the quote, by the way. GG's. Appreciate it. And welcome in. It's going. Tomcat, thanks for the 420 bits. Appreciate those as well. Now, the big question with this, right? Where do I put this? Where do I put mixers? Where do I start this, chat? That is the big question here.
What are you making?
I'm making glass. So ideally, I would want to be somewhere close to sand, limestone, and salt, which sand and limestone are up yonder, and my salt's way down here.
Well, it's easier to truck one thing than it is 2 other things.
True. I would like to keep this area kind of reserved for more farms, and if need be in the future. I mean, I'm down to a 15-month food supply. Hang on. What's going on here? Do we need to turn off our potato thing for right now? Because we're really not making any diesel out of that anyway. What's going on up here? We have no potatoes up here. Okay, we're going to turn off this for now. Because not really producing anything there anyway, so we'll pause that. But then we can get greenhouses going too if we get glass. So I can't really use this area because that's going to get mined out. I guess I could come up here to this other plateau and start up there. If I wanted to. I guess that's the option, right? That or I make more flat ground. That's kind of the option that I see right now, right? Maybe come like over here somewhere so I'm far enough away from iron.
Tomcat H cheered X 100 pizza I heart pizza pizza I heart pizza.
Tomcat, thanks for the 100. Appreciate you. And completing level 1 on the hype train. Let's go, chat. I think that's the option, right? Is just come up here. You know what? I did that ramp wrong, didn't I? I did it wrong, chat. Because this is a drop now here. Been really good at doing that tonight, haven't I? Fill that back in real quick, guys. Yeah, I think I just go up here. And if they have to haul stuff, they have to haul stuff, right? I really don't have any room here. I want to reserve this room here for more construction parts. This will be for electronic stuff. This right here is for research, more research, you know, manufacturing. Down here, I'd like to reserve for oil. Pretty good area down here. Tomcat, thanks for the 80 bits. Down here. I can't start filling in this mine yet, so that's out of the question. This area here is probably not big enough, is it?
Go into planning mode and start laying it out.
That's true. That's true. All right, let me camp correctly though, huh?
Okay. I'm probably taking up a larger footprint than.
Yeah, I mean, everything can be maneuvered, right? if that's right, but it looks better.
Yeah,
Hopefully
there you go.
that's better. So yeah,
There is my glass production area.
Oh, I don't have it up tonight.
Oh, okay.
I guess I can, right?
Want to? Otherwise, I'll go back to whatever.
Okay, hang on 1 second. 1 second.
The only thing is I'm not bringing in sand directly. I'm actually grinding it in, grinding it up.
Oh.
Rock.
Oh. And of course, as soon as I join it, it shuts off.
It sure did, didn't it?
Every single time. Fire Shadow, I see that, by the way. I see that. This area might be big enough. It might be.
This.
But like Storm said, I can just very simply plan it, go into plan mode, try to make it work, and if it doesn't, well then just move it somewhere else. Not a big deal. Sarge, for some reason I'm seeing Discord. I don't know if you can click out of that or not. I'm seeing your game and then Discord's on top of it. There you go. Alright, let's pop that out, bring it on to stream chat. Okay, so where, oh gosh, okay. Oh, you went big time though with your glass production.
Yeah.
Although you don't have the big ones, do you? Isn't there like a level 2 thing that's like longer for glass? Or am I wrong in saying that?
Oh, there is.
Okay, okay. It's huge. It takes up so much room.
It also depends on how crazy you want to get with it.
True.
I mean, by the time that came up,
yeah, you already had everything.
This keeps up pretty well.
Yeah, yeah. I remember in my first map, I always felt like I had way too much glass. Like glass was not a problem once I set up like 3 or 4 furnaces, and you know I was good to go.
Up in this area here, like I said, I'm taking gravel and creating and grinding it down to sand.
Okay.
Of course, that sand is feeding not only glass production but gold production and
oh wow,
waste management.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Interesting.
I've got sand I've mined getting fed in directly somewhere else.
Okay.
2 parts to this area, which is true glass production.
Yep.
Got 2 that are taking the glass mix.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom ones, they're taking
scrap.
Scrap.
Yeah. I think I'd do the thing with the balancer probably, like I like to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, which that might work pretty well. I just never.
I know I did that in my last one and it worked. All right, well, I'll tell you what. I'll build it like Storm said in that zone.
Yeah.
And then if it doesn't fit, then
yeah,
I
because
just
like I said,
pick it up and move it up here.
Even this whole footprint here is bigger than what it really needs.
Yeah.
You could shrink that in a lot.
By the way, chat, we just got pipes 3 unlocked. So watch this little magic device here. I don't think I need to upgrade that side though. Oh wait, we can build this. Okay. I don't think any of these pipes are technically full. No. Except for our main output, but that's can't really do much about that. Unless I want to go upgrade somewhere else at a later. There we go. That's all gonna upgrade to level 3. Look at our chlorine. We have it's full. So much chlorine. Are we using our chlorine? That's the real question. We are. Please get rid of this trucks like right now. Uh-oh. You know, when you have something that needs to get moved and you don't set it to a high enough priority, it doesn't get moved. I need a truck. Like now. What are the dinner plans for me tonight? Candlelit. By myself. You know what? I don't have a place that can accept fuel gas, do I? Is that the problem? Should be bringing it here, but they're not. Let's set up a tank. Yeah, candlelit by myself. Yeah. Table for me. Myself and I. Sounds real good, right, chat? Yes. Build, please. We need it now. Because the poo is backing up, y'all. The poo is backing up. That's not good. Is wine included? Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Candlelit dinner, fresh grand side salad. Shit. Fresh crayons. Yeah, brand new box today, guys. Just got it in from the old Amazon, you know.
Oh, you over here living fancy.
All right, so here I'm gonna cheat for a second. Here I'm gonna Unity these guys just to get caught up. I want to get that belt empty. Just real fast. Oh man. Yep. You betcha. Hard Mountain Dew. You know what? I had a hard Mountain Dew last night. I got it out of the fridge, and I was kind of disappointed. Nobody in my house heard me. But I grabbed one out of the 12-pack that's in my fridge, and I just go, wow, must be a hole in this box. Meaning, like, you know, a lot of them were missing, you know. Swear it wasn't me. Come on, chat, that's funny. I was amused.
I feel like I've heard that one before.
I think I said it last night in here, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
All right. All right, we're going to take our mountain crew back to digging mountains, by the way. That's what these guys are supposed to be doing. I'm done messing around up here for now. I think I have... Oh, I don't have that all filled in yet. Dang it, Bobby. I need more dirt. I need more dirt. Just a smidge, too. Where do I go dig more dirt? You know, this looks like this needs to be squared up, right? Well, that actually wouldn't be a bad thing to do. Square this cliff up here. I wanted to be down here more, but that's okay. Give that back. Where we square up our plateaus here. How about that? All the trucks. Give me them all. Never enough trucks, chat. Where's the farthest point in? Like right there? Look good, right? Square that up real quick, boys. There's nothing real quick about that, but get it done. Make it happen. So technically right now, chat, we are taking poo out of our town. We're making diesel out of it. Talk about being green, right? We got the special poo diesel. Okay. What were we working on? Glass, right? Glass. All right, build mode engaged. I'm gonna slow down time just a little bit. Go down to 2 instead of, like, you know, super turbo speed. I don't want to get in trouble here. Can you run out of resources? Like no more iron on the island? Yes. And you're kind of in trouble when that happens, to be honest. But you're not, because there's ways around that. One of the ways around that is the boats. You can, nope, wrong one. You can use boats to bring you resources. So like I'm technically out of oil on the island for making diesel. So I have this oil refinery here and I have this oil refinery here that are bringing me oil. And then eventually I'm going to run out of trees. So I've already started working on this guy up here, which is going to bring me basically lumber at some point. And then there's other stuff you can bring into, like sulfur, I know, is one of them. Not sure exactly what else you bring in. Can you bring in like iron and stuff too? Iron and coal? Don't actually know. But we're going to start working on the sawmill, and we do need to work on our oil some more as well. Right now we have 2 vessels, but we need to up the frequency of which they go. But really, we're not doing bad on oil right now, because those all have stuff in them, and so we're not doing too terrible. I shouldn't say that too loud because it'll probably change, but yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Pick the game up now. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. So yes, the long or short answer to the long, you know what I mean, is yes, you can run out of stuff eventually. Oh, we can make plastic.
There is external coal mines.
There is coal. What about iron?
I have not found iron yet.
Okay, but man, if you run out of iron, you've played a lot if you run out of iron.
Or copper. I haven't found copper yet either.
Yeah.
Mickey0007 just resubscribed for 13 months. Good morning, how's life?
Mickey, good morning. How's it going, man? Welcome in.
See, I found the uranium and a quartz mine.
Yeah, quartz is the thing eventually. So this is all iron here, guys. This is all, I'm working on this iron mine. I've mined a lot of that. Copper is crazy. Like, I've barely mined copper. Like, I've smoothed it off a little bit. I'm taking a little here. I'm going to be doing something insane with it eventually, so I'm not really working on this ramp right now. But copper's crazy, and then there's another way up here, all this copper too. Now, the problem with some of these, the ones that are right up against the water, so technically before I go to dig this iron mine, well, first off, I can level it, which would get all the rock off the top. Because if you look at the chart here, this is basically rock or overburden on top. And then that's the iron there. That's kind of what the chart is here. But to mine all of this iron, I'm actually going to have to come out here in the ocean and basically fill in along it first. And like a pretty good clip too. I could go even farther and then build walls down if I really wanted to. But yeah, it's a whole thing. It is definitely a whole thing. Hey, you guys are just digging sand and dumping it right back out. And I don't really need you to dump sand right now because I'm not trying to clear an area with a bunch of sand. So please stop doing that. You're burying your excavator right now. Oh, these guys have a bunch of sand though. Oh, I forgot I'm digging sand up here. Okay, fine. We'll bury some sand, but we'll do it in a different fashion here. We'll dump some sand, but we'll do it somewhere different.
Found limestone.
Who dat? Oh, you found limestone out in the world?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You never run out of limestone. I mean, limestone's all under here on my map. And over here's a huge chunk of limestone. Probably just... Most likely what's going to happen with limestone is I'll end up mining it just to mine it and put it somewhere else in like a big pile.
Got 2 coal mines on mine.
Yeah. Okay, back to glass, guys. Focus. Focus, chat. I'm the one that needs to focus, chat. Oh, brother. All right, mixers are first. Yeah, we're going to be bringing 3 products into here and potentially 4. And I'm kind of liking the idea maybe of keeping all the bins in line with the bins I already have. I'm not going to be expanding anything here as far as this is steel. If anything, I would just go build another steel plant somewhere else. Maybe like, you know, where the mine is, eventually. That might happen eventually. What if we do that first? Let's start with bins. Problem is maintaining access. Good access in here because I don't want the trucks to have to go all the way around. So what if we gap it? And again, we're in build mode right now, so it doesn't matter really what we do. It's not costing us anything or anything like that. So 3 bins for our inputs. I think we're going to do it this way. We're going to build this way a little bit. We're going to keep some room down here. Actually, don't we need... Where does the glass scrap come into the picture, Sarge? That's later on, right?
A little bit later.
No, that would go into the furnace, right? Yes, that's at the furnace level. Okay.
Scrap goes into the furnace.
Yeah.
So, this just into the Poo and Plow newsroom. My neighbor's shed is on fire.
What?
Yep. Across the parking lot from me.
Okay.
Yep.
You're talking real life, right?
Yeah.
Has the fire department been called?
Yes. I just fired up the scanner because my mom's like, that doesn't look right.
Is the neighbor aware of it?
Yeah. If it's who I think it is, I know them. I haven't talked to them in a couple years, but I used to hang out with them, and he would have some decent-sized bonfires because he does construction, so he'll, you know, save all the like 2x4 scraps and all that, and then just have a campfire.
Oh no.
So at first I'm like, oh, he's just having a bonfire. Then I kept looking at him like, that doesn't look like where he normally has it. That also looks like it's about 6 feet up in the air.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
I grabbed the binoculars and took a little bit closer look, and I'm like, ha! That fire is oddly shaped. It's like rafters.
Oh no.
Ha!
I'm gonna need to move stuff, Chad. I'm already aware. Okay. Is it the she shed?
I don't know what it is anymore. When he originally bought the house, there used to be a huge pond in the backyard.
Okay.
And that's what the guy had as like a filter / pump house.
Oh.
But I mean, it's a full-size shed.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's it's firewood right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's ashes now, but...
Wow. That's unfortunate. That's not going to let me do what I want to do. No matter where I put that, that's not going to... Not going to work. That's unfortunate, though.
Yep.
This is the advantage of the planning mode, chat. Planning mode. That one's still not going to work.
Went too far with them.
Out of here, go up. All the way to there. To the window. To the wall.
To the walls.
That are on fire.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Get out the hot dogs and the marshmallows. We got ourselves a fire, y'all. Oh, man. No, this isn't going to work either, then.
Lord Jesus, there's a fire. Ain't nobody got time for that.
This is why usually I try to run stuff to like one end and then go back like north with it, you know? I like doing that more, honestly. To the window, to the wall. All right. No, I don't want that there. There we go. Oh, see, we're gonna do it all this way, and it's gonna be all kind of discombobulated, but it's gonna work, and it's gonna make me happy. Okay, chat. I don't know if it blows into my mouth.
Bear0313 cheered Dex 100 or geese.
Bear, thanks for the bits. Appreciate them. How's it going, Bear? Oh man, I didn't know that Brian would say that. To be honest, I mean, I guess it's not necessarily that bad. It's just kind of funny. To the window, to the wall. No, why are we not cooperating? Don't try to connect to anything. Thank you. Oh man. So is the fire department there or no?
Yeah, when I was out or looking through the window, I seen the flashing lights come flying up. I'm like, yep, all right. Well.
Oh man. Had a mouthful of water when that played. Okay. Oh, and we're one too close to make this actually work, chat. This is why we build stuff in planning mode. Here is my handle and here is my spoot. Right? This is why we planning mode. Although really we could move them all back. You don't need this gap in here. You don't need that gap in there, chat. You really don't. If we go like that, that would be plenty, and then we can, yep. And then we can probably move these back like, what, a couple spaces? But we'll do it this way. Cooperate. There we go. Meanwhile, Sarge is like, what in spaghetti are you making over there? Right?
What in the tarnations?
Is that how Sarge sounds in your... I mean, you know how he sounds. Like, you don't need to make up a voice for him.
It just sounded good. I'm a little sleep deprived. You know.
Neighbor shed's on fire. Pets' heads are falling off.
I was just about to say that.
I hate when that happens. Stop connecting. Okay, although I kind of want to leave. I'm not gonna. Oh man. I hate when our pets' heads are falling off, Storms. That's just the worst. Sorry, just new. What in tarnation? Really, I just need to. Here's what we do, chat. On the right spot. Right there. That's all we need, right? Connect it. Up. Send it. Now watch this little nifty trick that I've started doing, chat. We're gonna copy and then just go paste. So much easier. Why run every conveyor belt individually when you can just copy and paste them, you know? Man. So we have room in here for the water if we decide to, or not water, but we decide to pump in acid.
My question is why do you have so many red marks?
Why do I have so many red? Oh, wait, that didn't connect, did it? Why didn't that connect? Dang it, Bobby. That was really gonna work, and then it just didn't. Why didn't that work? It's connected here. It should have connected everywhere, right? I don't know, Sarge. I don't know why that didn't work, but yeah, good catch on the conveyor belts not connecting. Is that better? Clean, right? Maybe?
Be scratching your head when working.
Why is this stupid thing not working?
They just called for the brush truck.
Uh-oh. Limestone, sand, and salt. Right?
All right, now I gotta go look again. I'll be back.
Like I said, we have room for the acid to bring in here if we wanted to. Actually, we could. I wonder if we could take this whole thing and just kind of tuck it back in here a little farther. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Maybe? I don't know. I'm just kind of building. We'll worry about placing it later. Okay, so after that... Trying to work this all out, Chad. It's just a lot in this game sometimes. No worky with red arrows. Thanks, Troy. Really appreciate the input there, Troy. Okay, so we're going to smelt this next, right? The glass mix that comes out of here, we're going to cook that. Righto, Sarge? Right.
Which?
The glass mix.
Okay, coming out of there, the glass mix.
And we can use the big furnaces too. The foam cannon's fun.
Yeah. Glass mix. Oh.
Okay, and then we want to
big blast furnace.
Set all my.
Yeah, you can use them also.
Okay, so we're getting 36 output. Well, see, that doesn't work then. Well, that doesn't work either. So they use 48. We're getting 36 per. We're also going to put scrap into this. So do we put 3 furnaces in and just
Okay, your numbers are different than mine.
Because I have it set to the 60 thing.
Yeah, I look at per cycle.
Do what, Sarge?
I'm looking at the per cycle, and you're looking at the...
Per 60, yeah.
Per time.
I know. My numbers are always different. Hope I don't have a smelting ice.
They both make sense. It's just I realized that, okay, wait a minute.
Yeah. So either I put in more furnaces... What did I just unlock now? I can make, like, fancy stuff in town. That's fine. Just got to clear that up because I can't stand seeing the little yellow dot chat. So the decision is, do I put in... So these would be using 48 per 60 on the big furnaces, right? But we're only outputting 36 for now because we don't have acid, right? So do we just go ahead? You know what? We should probably just put 4 in. And then we can always upgrade the mixers later to give us with the acid, right? Yep. So it won't be as efficient right now. But eventually it will be. And then we need a total of 3 inputs on this because we're going to have glass mix, coal, and then the broken glass or the recycling, basically. We're going to have the ability to input that as well. So we need to go out a ways here. You know what? Let me just build it the other way.
So, status update.
Status updates.
It appears the fire is out.
Okay.
But they're still poking around in it.
Nice.
So,
Captain's log.
luckily, there's a big church parking lot that they can just drive right into and basically drive right up to the fire.
Oh, well, that's kind of handy. Yeah. Oh. And everybody knows I'm going to do this because, you know, I don't know why I like to connect everything. This is where Sarge and I differ greatly. Sarge doesn't do this, right? You would run one mixer to one furnace, right? Sarge? Sounds like you should get acid. I will eventually, Makia. But for right now, I don't have it. Okay, actually, I don't need that much room again. This side. Really, I can just go right there. And I know that's pointless to some of you, but I don't know how I like to build. Okay, we're going big furnaces right away. We need 3 inputs, so we got to leave, like, you know, 84 spaces. I don't know that this is going to stay here, by the way, chat. I think we're going to be a little too, maybe a little too big for this area. Out of room over here already. Might just pick this build up and go up there and finish building it before we bring it back. Because we got to have bins in here for stuff yet. Oh boy. Gotta have the ability to bring in. Let's see, we need get our recipes set here. Trucks. Right. New tractor, enjoy the lurk. Okay. That did not take it all. What did I do wrong there?